are free. None of us are free.
Hello and welcome back to the No One Is Free podcast, because no one is free until we are all free. And today we're going to be talking about something big, something hopeful, something that might just be the beginning of a better kind of politics. And I'm talking about Majority, the new political organisation founded by Jamie Driscoll. You might know Driscoll as the former mayor of North of Tyne. He's an engineer by trade, he's principled to a fault, and he's one of the most quietly effective politicians we've seen in a long, long time. But now he's doing something bigger. And in a political moment where so many of us feel left behind, betrayed, or just plain tired, his new project might be exactly what we need. So let's talk about Jamie Driscoll for a minute. In a world of polished, poll-tested politicians, Driscoll stood out because he wasn't trying to be anything he wasn't. He's thoughtful, he's policy-driven, and he's deeply connected to his community. He talks about real problems like child poverty, green energy, affordable housing, and then he actually does something about them. When Labour decided to block him from standing for re-election with no clear explanation, it didn't just raise eyebrows, it lit a fire. Not just under Driscoll, but under thousands of people who saw in him something genuinely different. So he ran as an independent. And what happened? He raised more money in grassroots donations than most major party candidates. And that's not just impressive. That's a movement in the making. And now, that energy is becoming something bigger. And that something bigger is called Majority. Majority isn't a party. Not yet, anyway. Think of it as an engine for political renewal, a platform for supporting independent candidates who are rooted in their communities, driven by real values, not party spin. It's about practical politics, local change, listening first, acting second, and doing it all without being handcuffed by party HQ. And at its heart, Majority is a response to a growing hunger across this country for politics that actually means something, for people who don't fit neatly into a box, but they still care deeply about fairness, about decency, and about getting stuff done. Right now, trust in politics is at rock bottom. Voter turnout has fallen, cynicism is rising, and let's be honest, most of us don't see our lives reflected in the party machines of Westminster. And that's why Majority matters, because it's saying we can do this differently. This isn't just the right idea, it's the right time. People are ready. They're fed up with broken promises, personality politics and tribal bickering. They want action on the things that actually matter: housing, climate, transport, jobs, mental health, dignity. And they don't want to have to pick the least worst option at the ballot box anymore. The 2020s are seeing a tipping point. Technology, climate, the economy, it's all shifting. But our political system is still stuck in the last century. Driscoll and Majority are betting that now is the moment to build something better. Not flashy, not performative, just effective, just transparent, and most of all, human. And maybe, just maybe, that's the revolution we really need. Not louder politics, but realer politics. So let's dream for a second. What if communities across the country could run their own candidates? People who live there, work there, who actually care about the place, not as rebels, but as part of a new network of independence. What if that training, funding, media support, not from party donors, but from people like you and me? What if Parliament actually looked like the country? What if you could vote for something you believed in again? That's what Majority is reaching for. A new way, a new standard, built from the ground up. No golden tickets, no parachutes, just people, ordinary people, doing the extraordinary work of democracy. Look, Majority won't fix everything overnight. It's still early. It needs to grow. It needs people. It needs candidates. It needs you. And if you're listening and you're thinking, could I get involved? Then it's already done something powerful, because it's reminded you that politics doesn't belong to parties, it belongs to you. And when you organise, that's no longer a fringe. That becomes the majority. So yes, Jamie Driscoll's Majority matters, not because it's perfect, but because it's possible. It's a sign that change doesn't have to come from the top. It can start right where you are now. This isn't a protest, it's a proposal, a politics that works, that listens, that includes. And in a time when everything feels like it's falling apart, that might just be the most radical thing of all. See you all next time. Take care.
None of us us are free.